Hello everybody, Travis Simlinger here coming to you from Progressive Coaching located in Zurich, Switzerland. And today I want to talk about the topic of the 6 universal human needs. Anthony Robbins and Cloe Madanes, the founders of Strategic Intervention Coaching, of which I am a Strategic Intervention Master Coach trained by Tony and Chloe, they came up with this concept of the 6 universal human needs. And what it is these, all behavior can be explained as a way of trying to meet certain needs. Okay, all behaviors. So all behaviors are just a vehicle to meet underlying needs. And we all have these needs, and these 6 universal human needs are the need for certainty, the need for variety, the need for significance, the need for love and connection, and the need for growth and the need for contribution. And we all have these needs, and we all find a way to meet these needs. We can meet these needs in positive ways. So in ways which are good for ourselves and good for other people. We could meet these in neutral ways. So in ways that are not good or bad for ourselves or for other people. And we can also meet these in negative ways. So ways which either harm ourselves or harm other people. So I just want to introduce you to this topic today. So I'm going to go very broad, because you can go very deep with the 6 human needs, especially when we come to how meeting certain needs, the interplay between them, the dynamics that this can create. But let me just go broad and introduce you to each of them right now. So the first need I'm going to talk about is the need for certainty. Okay, we all need to know, for example, if I sit on this chair, I want to know that it's going to hold my weight, the roof's not going to cave in. We all have this need for some level of certainty in our life. So some examples of how a person can meet the need for certainty. Maybe a person has a routine, okay, gives them a sense of certainty. Or maybe they have a very small circle of friends, because a large circle of friends might be a lot of uncertainty, a lot of variety. So this gives them a sense of certainty. Or maybe they try to control everyone and everything. Maybe you know somebody like this. Okay, this is a way to meet an underlying need of certainty. You can also call it safety, security, need of certainty. The next need I can talk about is the need for variety or uncertainty, because if everything's too certain, we get bored out of our minds. So we also have this need for uncertainty, or we can call it variety or excitement. But let's stick with the term variety. So how could we meet this need? We could meet this need by doing lots of different activities and having a large circle of friends and doing lots of different things and traveling to exotic locations. This gives us a feeling of, we meet the need of variety. Or maybe a person meets this need by engaging in criminal activities. Okay, it's exciting, it's different, you never know what's going to happen. So another way of meeting the need for variety. As I said, we can meet it in positive, neutral, or negative ways. Maybe a person has this proclivity for starting a job and then quitting 3 or 4 months later and starting a different job, or people do this in their relationships also. Possibly an underlying need of variety that they are striving to meet. Okay, the next need we can talk about is the need for significance. So a person might meet this need by being a fantastic father to their children and just trying to be the most significant father that they can be. They get a feeling of significance just by doing this, or by living their values. They feel significant. Living in line with their values makes them feel very significant by being a good person. Or they might meet this need by being the CEO of a large corporation and having all their credentials up on the wall for everybody to see, and they like to talk about their successes at every opportunity. Gives them a sense of significance. Or, metaphor on that is that we can feel significant by building the biggest building in the city. Then we have the biggest building, or we can tear down everyone else's building, therefore leaving us with the biggest building. So we can tie that to significance metaphorically. Some people achieve significance by doing great things. Other people attempt to achieve significance by tearing everybody down. Okay, when people get very angry, they puff their chest up, they lift up their chin, often meeting a need for significance. And this is often, people fall into this pattern, the crazy eight, where they go angry, sad, angry, sad. They get sick of feeling sad and depressed, and they get angry because it gives them an instant feeling of significance and also probably certainty. All behaviors can be explained as a way to try to meet needs. And then we come on to love and connection. So we can meet this need by being in a relationship. And interestingly, though, that not everyone gets love and connection. Many people just settle for connection. This is what keeps people stuck in relationships that are lacking in passion, because they're worried that if they leave the relationship, they will lose connection. They won't lose love because there isn't really any love there, but they will lose that connection. And it's also got to do with certainty, and the connection is certain, even if it's negative certainty, negative connection. It's when we start to get into the intricacies of the 6 human needs, but I want to keep this simple. They could get love and connection from their children. And some people do that in their intimate relationship, get love and connection from their children and neglect their intimate relationship. Can get love and connection from their friends. Get love and connection by being a loving person, because you can't really experience love by trying to take it. You can only experience love by giving love. If you reflect on this, you will see that this is true. So by being a loving person, they can meet their need for love and connection. So many different ways to achieve this, to achieve any of our 6 human needs. So the first 4 needs that I've spoken about there, everyone finds a way to meet these needs. From the archetypical Mother Teresa to the archetypical Hitler. Okay, we all find a way to meet these needs. Positive, neutral, or negative ways. The last 2 needs, Tony Robbins refers to these as the needs of the spirit. The needs need to meet these needs in order to reach the level of fulfillment. Okay, and these are contribution and growth. So maybe a person meets their need for contribution by, they work very hard and they sacrifice a lot of their time to bring their children, all the things that they need. So they're contributing to their family. It's a sense of contribution. Or they contribute by trying to be the best partner that they can be. Or they contribute by trying to teach people things, or whatever they try to do, contributing. And then the last need is the need for growth. So if we want to really feel fulfilled at the deepest level, we really want to be growing and improving. I mean, progress equals happiness. When you reflect on this, it's when we feel like we're making progress in our life, that's when we really feel this sense of fulfillment, because we're satisfying this need of growth. It's like even when you achieve your goal, and it might feel good for a week or a month, but then you start to get itchy again. You want to start making progress in your life. This is what fills people up, gives them fulfillment, contribution, and growth. Okay, so we can achieve growth by trying to improve in different areas. Going to the gym gives you growth, like mental growth and physical growth. Learning new things, all different ways to achieve each of the needs. Everything we do is just a vehicle to meet certain needs. All right, so that's a very broad overview. The way that you can use these is you can reflect on your own needs, and to understand that these are not just a jumble of words, that there really is depth to what I'm saying here. Reflect on an activity that you absolutely love. Something you really love doing. Reflect on that activity and score yourself out of 10 for each of the human needs. So this activity, how much certainty does this give you? That you can enjoy the activity and do it well. How much variety does it give you? How much of a sense of significance does it give you doing this activity? How much love and connection do you feel? How much contribution, how much growth in this activity out of 10? And score yourself out of 10 for each of the 6 human needs. And then Conversely, think of an activity that you absolutely detest, that you absolutely hate. Something you hate doing. And then score yourself out of 10. How much positive certainty does it give you? How much variety? How much love and connection do you feel when you do this activity? How much significance do you feel? How much do you feel like you are contributing and growing when you do this activity that you absolutely hate? We'll give you an understanding of the 6 human needs and how they are driving our human behaviors. That's it for today's session. Short introduction to the 6 human needs. I trust that this is useful information for you. If it is, please give the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this content with anyone you feel that could benefit from this content. And I look forward to seeing you in the next session in a couple of days. Cheers.